Hey everyone, it's Miss Allison. I hope you're doing well. Let's take a look at PEA. So now that you've broken down your prompt, let's take a look at what PEA means and how we can use that in our writing. So we know when we're looking at PEA, this is going to be really kind of, I call it like the meat or like the middle chunk of our paragraph. So it comes after the topic sentence, and there are 3 sets of them in a paragraph. Whether you're writing just a paragraph or an essay, there's always going to be 3 PEAs within a paragraph, okay? So we know that it stands for these things: point, evidence, and analysis. Let's break down each piece quickly so you guys can get to some writing here, okay? So point is always going to be yellow, and this is the sentence of your paragraph that makes a claim to support either your thesis or your topic sentence, again, whatever you're looking at. So think about, what is your prompt? You are breaking down that prompt in smaller pieces. That's where point comes into play. So for example, if it's asking you what is the theme of the story, that is where you're going to use one example of that theme, whatever you may think that is, okay? So let's use like Jack and Jill for our example. It says, what is the theme of Jack and Jill? It could be, the theme is danger, right? Your point would say that. The theme of Jack and Jill is danger, okay? Awesome, but that's not enough. I need more from you as your reader to know, how is that actually going to be true? How is danger the theme? So next is evidence. Evidence is always going to be red. There should be a direct quote from the text or source that you are using to support your point. So now that you've said, hey, here's what I think the theme is, or whatever you're doing to answer that prompt, you need direct evidence from the text to prove that. So for example, if I said, okay, I think the theme is danger in Jack and Jill, next you would say, in the text it says, Jack fell down and broke his crown. Direct evidence from the text, you're just copying and pasting from there, okay? Again, that's still not enough. We're getting closer, but we are missing one crucial piece here. We're going to analysis next, which is blue. And with analysis, we have to think about our primary colors that we learned in elementary school, right? How, when we combine yellow and red, what happens? It's blue. So how can we explain how are the point and evidence connected? So we're thinking about, I kind of move backwards. I go to my analysis sentence and then I go up. How is the evidence proving my point? That is what my analysis sentence is going to say. Guys, this is the hardest piece to write. So if you get here and you're like, bleh, right? It is the hardest piece to write. So you're going to need some time and extra support on this. So just for reference here, we're saying, okay, how does my evidence prove my point? That is where you show analysis. So it's going deeper, just beyond the obvious, and making a statement about your point. You're trying to prove it. So for instance, if I said, my point is, the theme of Jack and Jill is danger. My evidence is, in the text it says Jack fell down and broke his crown. I'm going to go a little bit deeper than just saying the theme is danger because he is dangerous, right? I would say, clearly the theme is danger because when Jack does not use his best judgment, he falls and hurts himself, right? I would use a little bit more depth there to say, how are the red and yellow related, okay? So a couple things that I want to show you. First is, on that document, you have an example PEA paragraph. The prompt is a little bit different for this one, but it's from that story, The Fun They Had, that we read. The prompt here is, how does technology affect the characters in the short story, The Fun They Had by Isaac Asimov? So you can see what it looks like here. So we have topic, sentence, background, point, evidence, analysis, point, evidence, analysis, point, evidence, analysis, conclusion. You can read this example to help kind of show you what that structure looks like and how the pieces are related. The other thing I want to show you is, in this slides presentation, there are many more slides down here for you that could help you go through. So we have one on point, we have several on evidence, several on analysis, several on topic, sentences, and conclusion. Use these tools as you are writing, and I hope it goes well for you guys. Thanks.